This is Katie at HP Risk. In this video, we'll go over the options for defining seismic hazard and the features SP3 provides to give you the most information for your effort. When you reach the hazard page for the first time, you may select whether you want to use USGS Defined Hazard based on your location and model, or enter the results from your own seismic hazard analysis. We'll start by using the USGS Defined option. Right away, we see that SP3 has already provided us with the USGS soil map for our location and the site class. The only input we need to provide here is the building period. Now we can just go ahead and calculate the hazard. Our hazard table is returned to us including the frequency of exceedance, spectral acceleration, peak ground acceleration, and return period. By default, 5 hazard levels will be included in the analysis. However, we can adjust these by clicking or unclicking the checkboxes next to each hazard level. The hazard curve is automatically generated, with points marking the intensity levels that we have selected to include in the analysis. These ASCE 710 seismicity values are provided here for reference. The faults, fault zones, and mapping of other hazards are provided for the project area as well, and you can go ahead and explore these. Finally, the USGS deaggregation information is also available in table and graphical formats. You can select the intensity level you would like to view using this drop-down. That takes care of the USGS Defined option. Let's go back up to the top and run through the User-Defined Hazard option. SP3 still pulls all the same information for the model, including the soil map, site class, and other hazard information, but now we can define the hazard manually using this table. First, we'll enter the number of intensity levels we're interested in. We have space to provide the spectral acceleration and peak ground acceleration at each intensity. If you do not have the peak ground acceleration, you may leave this column zeros, and they will be populated with USGS values. Let's say we really only want to examine 3 intensity levels. We can delete the extra levels from within the table. Also notice that we can tag each intensity level as an MCE, DBE, 10% in 50 year, or 2% in 50 year event. This can be important for different analyses. For example, the USGS analysis requires that the 10% in 50 year event be flagged for evaluation. This completes the input for the user-defined hazard as well. Now let's say that we realized we would actually like to run the USGS hazard instead of our user-defined. We can simply click back to the USGS hazard option at the top of the page, and all our results are still saved. Though the hazard for both options is saved, only the hazard values for the option that is active will be used for the analysis. In this video, we have covered how to define seismic hazard using USGS data and user-provided data. Thank you for spending your time with me.